Sleep. We do it every day. Most people love it, and more importantly, we seem to never get enough.
Hello everyone, in this one-shot episode called Sleep, What's That? We will be discussing sleep deprivation, the hippocampus, and cognitive function.
As many of you guys know, sleep is a primary biological need that no animal can live without, much like food and water. So, what happens when we lack such a significant component in our lives? Let's find out. Introducing Rachel, our 17-year-old high school student. During school hours, she receives only about 4 to 5 hours of sleep when the recommended average is 8 to 10 hours. Thus, as you can tell, she suffers from sleep deprivation.
So what does sleep deprivation do to us? It can make us grouchy and angry, more prone to accidents, more likely to gain weight, have higher blood pressure, weaken our immune system, hinder cognitive functioning, and be at a greater risk of heart disease.
Sleep deprivation interferes with the rhythm of neuron firing in a region of the brain called the hippocampus. The hippocampus is a brain structure responsible for the formation of long-term memories. Without enough sleep, the hippocampus becomes impaired and learning and memories are not retained. As you can see, when she does not receive enough sleep on the days before her test, she is unable to attain high scores, although she may have studied very hard the night before. On days where she did receive an adequate amount of sleep, her scores have shown to be much greater. Let's take a look at what's happening in the brain. Sleep deprivation makes it difficult for brain cells to communicate effectively, which in turn can lead to temporary mental lapses that affect memory and visual perception. Neurons respond slowly, firing more weakly, and transmission dragging on longer than usual. Lack of sleep can interfere with the ability of neurons in the brain to encode information and translate visual input into conscious thought as well. Cognitive functions are mental processes that allow us to carry out a task. In this case, they allow Rachel to have an active role in the processes of receiving, choosing, transforming, storing, processing, and retrieval of information for her test, allowing her to navigate the world around her. When receiving the proper amount of sleep, Rachel is able to store and retrieve important information honed into her. Compared to when she doesn't get enough sleep, although she studied, she may not be able to remember the information as well. The hippocampus contributes to other cognitive functions besides memory, and optimal learning and memory depends on other cognitive functions, such as working memory, processing speed, and executive functioning, in addition to encoding and storage.
Quick recap. Sleep deprivation is caused by consistent lack of sleep or reduced quality of sleep. Due to the lack of sleep, our hippocampus becomes impaired, and processes like short-term memory cannot be properly reconsolidated into long-term memory. In Rachel's case, this provides an explanation as to why lack of sleep results in lower academic performance. Cognitive functions such as memory, attention span, decision-making, and problem-solving are also hindered. And that's it for Sleep, What's That? Thank you everyone for tuning in and watching.